P. Diddy's Miami and LA homes were raided by Homeland Security in regards to a human trafficking case. The plane arrived from VC Bird International Airport.
Y'all, the drama surrounding Diddy just took a turn that nobody saw coming. The feds aren't playing, they raided his homes, and now his private jet is in the spotlight. And what they found, let's just say it's about to change everything we thought we knew about Sean Diddy Combs. This investigation is getting deep, and trust me, the details are wild. On March 25th, 2024, federal agents hit two of Diddy's properties, one in Los Angeles and the other in Miami. But this wasn't just some routine search. This was part of a much bigger investigation involving the Department of Homeland Security and the FBI. The whole thing is tied to multiple lawsuits and criminal charges against Diddy, ranging from misconduct to trafficking. The feds weren't just looking for tax records, they were after something much more serious. And here's where it gets crazy. Right before the raids happened, Diddy's private jet took off from Los Angeles and was later spotted near the Caribbean. Coincidence? I don't think so. People are talking, and the rumors are swirling about whether Diddy was trying to dodge legal trouble by flying out, and when you hear what the feds found on that jet, you'll see why it's raising eyebrows. Let's talk about Diddy's jet, the Gulfstream G550. This isn't just any plane. This is the type of luxury ride that screams money, power, and exclusivity. Over the years, this jet has hosted some of the biggest names in the game. We're talking Beyonce, Jay-Z, Usher, and even Ashton Kutcher, who were all rumored to have been part of these lavish, over-the-top parties that Diddy was famous for. But here's the thing, these parties weren't just about sipping champagne at 40,000 feet. Behind the glitz, there have been whispers about wild behavior and even illegal activities going down. The jet became more than just a party spot. It's now part of the investigation because authorities believe it may have been involved in something much darker. So, what exactly were the feds after when they raided Diddy's jet? They weren't just there to check out the fancy leather seats and the million-dollar entertainment system. Nope, they were there looking for evidence that could tie Diddy to some serious allegations. During the raid, federal agents reportedly seized electronics, including laptops and hard drives, from the jet. And here's why that matters. These devices could hold the key to everything. We're talking emails, text messages, financial transactions, anything that could back up the claims made against Diddy in these lawsuits. The feds are on the hunt for any dirt that might connect Diddy to trafficking or misconduct allegations, and the jet's tech could be the jackpot. Think about it. Diddy's private jet was like a mobile HQ for the rich and famous. Whatever was happening on that jet might have been carefully kept under wraps until now, but with the FBI getting their hands on those devices, we could be looking at some major bombshells in the coming weeks. Here's where things get even sketchier. Just hours before the FBI raided his homes, Diddy's jet took off from LA and was later seen near the Caribbean. Now, y'all can't tell me that timing isn't suspicious. It's almost like Diddy knew the heat was coming and decided to make a quick exit. Some sources are even speculating that he might have been trying to move assets, or worse, people linked to the investigation. If the feds find out that Diddy's jet was being used for trafficking-related activities or to hide evidence, this could be the nail in the coffin for him. The jet's flight logs and passenger lists are now being closely examined, and investigators are leaving no stone unturned.
What could the FBI have uncovered inside Sean Diddy Combs' private jet that might change everything? The recent raid on his homes and jet has sparked intense speculation. Rumors have swirled about the so-called freak-off parties that Diddy allegedly hosted, leading some to believe that his jet could have been a setting for controversial events involving his A-list friends. Authorities seized multiple electronic devices from the private jet, including laptops, mobile phones, and potentially encrypted hard drives.
If you thought you've heard it all, wait until you hear what the feds just uncovered inside Diddy's private jet. Laptop files, encrypted hard drives, fake burner phones, and jewelry. This isn't just about flash. It could change everything in the trials. All right, you guys, buckle up because this story is wild. You know how we think of Diddy as one of the biggest names in hip-hop, billionaire, music mogul, entrepreneur? But what if I told you his lavish G5 jet might have just exposed a whole different side of him? Yup, you heard that right. The feds recently raided Diddy's private jet, and what they found inside will blow your mind. We're talking about laptops, encrypted hard drives, fake burner phones, and even suspicious jewelry that could be tied to a criminal organization. So, here's the tea. During a routine inspection, or maybe not so routine, the feds got a warrant to search Diddy's private jet, his sleek G5. But this wasn't just any search. It seems the authorities had reason to believe something shady was going on. Sources say that investigators found multiple laptops loaded with encrypted files. These weren't just ordinary MacBooks you take on vacation, guys. These were highly protected systems with data that only pros can access. To make it even sketchier, they reportedly uncovered several external hard drives. Now, what exactly is hidden in there? We can only speculate, but people close to the investigation suggest these could be linked to some kind of criminal operation. The feds are also mentioning Justin Bieber, Leonardo DiCaprio, Beyonce, Jay-Z as an often guest at G5.
But a plane can also be a red flag for a judge deciding whether to grant bail.
Oh, and get this, there were burner phones too. If you've watched any crime shows, you know those aren't used for everyday business calls. These phones are untraceable and typically associated with less than legal activities, often used to cover up illegal transactions and shady communications. But wait, it gets weirder. Alongside the tech stash, the feds allegedly found suspicious jewelry. Not the bling Diddy wears in public, but pieces that might have deeper connections, possibly linked to money laundering or even as collateral in underground dealings. Now the big question is, what does this all mean? Could Diddy really be involved in something darker behind the scenes? On the surface, it seems like a massive leap, but let's not forget, this isn't the first time the music industry has been linked to some shady business. Remember how artists like Suge Knight and others in the past were associated with more than just music? Some claim the industry has long been infiltrated by powerful figures with connections to the underworld, using their fame and fortune to cover up illegal dealings. Could Diddy be the latest in this line? This isn't just gossip, though. The authorities are reportedly building a case, looking into whether these devices contain any evidence of financial crimes, communications with dangerous individuals, or even something way worse. So what do you guys think? Is Diddy hiding something big, or is this just a misunderstanding that's getting blown out of proportion? Could this be part of a larger criminal ring we don't even know about yet?
Diddy's empire just keeps crumbling faster than anyone could have predicted. And this time, none other than his eldest son, Justin Combs, has been caught up in some serious financial mess. Yep, the same Justin who's been skirting legal issues left and right. So, here's the tea. Justin leased a brand new 2022 Bentley Bentayga V8, which, if you didn't know, is the kind of car you only dream about owning unless you're born into the Combs family. He was supposed to make 42 payments of $3,365.23 a month, but guess what? He missed the December 2023 payment. Like, how do you forget to pay for a luxury car that costs more than most people's homes? And when you're driving a Bentley, one missed payment can have big consequences. Now, he owes the company $172,601.43. And here's the kicker. The interest is stacking up at 10% per year. Phew. Anyways, Justin's team jumped in real quick to clean up this mess, blaming it all on, drumroll, an address mix-up. Apparently the bills went to the wrong place, and poor Justin never got them. What a desperate lie. I mean, what kind of multimillionaire doesn't have someone checking their bills? I guess when you've grown up in the lap of luxury, keeping track of your Bentley payments can just slip your mind. Justin's lawyer was probably rolling his eyes too, as he gave a statement saying the situation was totally unintentional and they're working to get it all settled. If only the rest of us could get out of financial drama so easily. However, Justin's defense must be taken with a pinch of salt because this isn't Justin's first legal blunder. Just months ago, he was arrested for a DUI. And let's not forget the drama that followed when Diddy's ex, Misa Hilton, practically dragged Diddy on social media, saying she was done with covering up for him. Yeah, the family dynamics over there have always been real messy. Now, here's the craziest part. People aren't exactly crying over this. In fact, the general reaction has been a mix of laughter and disgust. Diddy's empire, once so untouchable, is starting to crumble. First, it was his own legal problems. Then his kids started getting dragged into the mud. And now, Bentleys are not being paid. It's just another sign that the Combs family's reign is on its way out. Look, it's clear that this family is in shambles. Between Diddy's mounting scandals and now his kids fumbling the bag, it's no wonder people are celebrating this fall fall from grace. There's just something satisfying about watching a family that's so used to having everything go their way deal with problems. I mean, they brought on themselves. Diddy built his empire on fame, fortune, and a whole lot of controversy. Now, it looks like the chickens are coming home to roost, and Justin's little Bentley blunder is just another chapter in what's becoming a very tragic story of downfall. This isn't just a minor blip for the Combs family. We're legit watching their empire fall piece by piece. Stay tuned for the next video. Things are only going to get wilder.